So I'm going to start my presentation about this goal of manage a business organization, and the project is what is your function. So now I'm going to explain the outline that I have here, which are what is management, what are the five major functions of management, and also what are the three management styles. So now let us go to the first slide, which is explaining what is management style. So management is the act of controlling, for instance, a company's employees' resources in terms of financially and all the activities surrounding that company. So this also included the task of the company or the institution in doing regardless of all the activities of the organization, and also specifically having meeting with the staff, different departments, managing the resources of the company, and finding the solution, the company's product, and so on, so forth. So now let us go to the next slide, which is explaining what are the five major functions or functions of management. So the five functions of management are planning, organizing, staffing, leading, and also controlling. So let us explain one in one and focus on planning. So planning is the process used to set guidelines, strategies which will lead the organizations or the organization to achieve its objectives. So planning also, it involves, according to the courses Lamenting 2018, forecasting can be described as predicting what the future will look like, where planning predicts what future should be for that company. So planning, it also involves thinking about the company's strategies to develop, such as planning the resources of the company's need, the kind of employees the company need, and what will the company achieve or do in the next coming years. So now let us go to the next slide, which is explaining about organizing. Organizing is the act of doing the organization's work, employees, resources in well contemplated, according to the course Lamenting 2018. Organizing in management involves, according to course Lamenting 2018, management organizes by creating patterns of relationship among workers or optimizing use of resources to accomplish business objectives. Organizing is to make the company's standard of doing things should be more professional, because if the work of the company is disorganized, it will be difficult in many professionals to trust the company's professionalism and reputation. Therefore, good manager is the one who organizes everything within the organization in a professional manner. So now let us go to the next slide, which is explaining about the staffing. Staffing is the act of organizing employees, recruiting, training, awarding their performances, according to MIghty Recruiter 2021. According to the MIghty Recruiter 2021, staffing is the function of employees recruitment, screening, selection performed within an organization or the business to fill job opening. So good manager is the one who chooses good staff for its company in the way that the managers think professionalism by passing the requirements of the staff, such as identifying good roles and responsibilities of the job, using the right platforms to post those positions, such as LinkedIn and other social media platforms. According to the MIghty Recruiter 2021, other areas of employment which might be handled by staffing department are orientations, training, retentions, and also terminations. So now let us go to the next slide, which is explaining about leading. Leading is the act of managing, directing guidelines, guiding the employees and also the resources in order the company to achieve its desired goals in the future. So this is according to the course element 2018. According to the course element in 2018, managers lead their organizations and can vary their style and approach to achieve the desired outcome. So leading also, it involves having good leadership skills, and And as a leader, your employees should be respected and also provide different trainings depending on their weakness and strength. So the leader's role always should be using good communicational skills, such as good interpersonal communication and non-judgmental behavior, good ethical conduct is in order the staff to be more productive in workplace. So controlling, let us go to the next slide, which is explaining about controlling. Controlling is the act of taking responsibilities of all activities that the organization is doing and make sure that everything is happening in the right way. That is according to the Lamenting 2018. So according to the course Lamenting 2018, manager lead the organization and can vary studies and approach to achieve their desired outcome. So controlling is more likely or managing as long as it involves making sure the safety of the resources and human resources of the company or the institutions is 100% safe. So the company or the institution might have any resources, including equipment, human resources, financial resources, and should be spent on right and appropriate place. So now, what are the three management styles that managers should use? So the first one is directing, the second one is discussing, and the other one is delegating. So the directing is the act of ordering employees by telling what to do. This is according to the Training Mag 2018. So according to the Training Mag 2018, the directing style promotes learning through listening and the following directions. And with this style, the manager tells the employees what to do, how to do, and when to do, when it needs to be done. So when the boss or human resource manager is directing the employees, it won't make any sense unless everyone will perform based on the directions given by the boss or human resources. So this will limit the capacity of the employees by performing the limits in which the human resource manager or the boss is giving them. And I wouldn't encourage them because I wouldn't encouraging the directing style because there might be some other employees who would take a new initiative but cannot do because of the directions of boss or the human resources. So now let us go to the next slide, which is explaining about discussion or discussing. So discussion is when the manager and the employees discuss anything which is going on in the organization, such as problems, solutions, and way forward. So this is according to the Training Mag 2018. So according to the Training Mag 2018, discussion style promotes learning through interactions, and this style is practiced by Socrates, and the manager encourages critical thinking, lively discussion by asking employees questions about problems and opportunities must be resolved. So discussion are very important style of solving problems because when people or employees or boss discuss on a certain topic, this will help everyone in that discussion to think beyond and bring innovative and sustainable solution for that company. By directing someone, you might be alone, bringing negative idea perhaps, but by discussing by discussion, everyone will be able to generate noble ideas that can solve the matter which can last long. So now let us see how delegating is also used, or delegating style. So delegating is when the manager or the CEO give different tasks to all employees, or even the same task by dealing differently. This is according to Training Mag 2018. So according to the Training Mag 2018, using an appropriate management style helps employees learn, grow, and become independent. So delegating is more important, but it's not always recommendable based on my understanding. Togetherness is a strength that individuals can have. Therefore, if you delegate employees, still more is likely directing. It's more likely directing because you are telling them what to do and when to do and how to do. Perhaps telling them when to do or what to do could be more appropriate, but how to do it seems inappropriate. If you tell your staff how to do things, it seems inappropriate. Based on my understanding, in the way that boss might have other individuals who are more expert than the bosses' delegations. Therefore, when the employees are new, yes, this can be done, and this is the right option to use. So this is the end of or my presentation, and this is the reference page that explains or that makes available all the resources that I used. So this is the end of my presentation. Thank you.